Greetings! I'm David, and this is Pokemon Diamond. So, today we are going to be doing a switch back Let's Play, tag team Let's Play, whatever you want to call it, with my good friend Randonium Gaming. His link is in the channel if you are curious about some of our previous Let's Plays as well. We did Crystal and Emerald. Today we're going to be doing Diamond. I know it's not Platinum, but this is the one that I grew up with. This was my first Pokemon game. So this is what we're going to do. Because, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. As is per usual, we get the lecture from the professor of the region, and then we'll choose our character, and we'll eventually get to actually choosing our Pokemon. So, if you don't know what a tag team Let's Play is, at least this is the way that we've done it before, is essentially I will start this Let's Play, and then after the first gym, I'll send the save file to Randonium Gaming, and then and then he will send it back after the second gym, and we switch back and forth. And we don't know what the other person has done so far in the playthrough until we get the game back. So, as is tradition, I am naming our character the name of the game. So, I think Diamond is a fitting name for the female character. So that's what we're going with. And what might his name be? What is this kid's name? What is only fitting for a rival to both myself and to Randonium Gaming. Yep. And who is a rival to most YouTubers? YouTube itself. Alright. Alright, Diamond, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, however, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored Red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the crestfallen team. That's a reference to Gen 2 and the Red Gyarados that you can find in that game, which is it's a shiny Gyarados. It's a Wii. It's controlled by a Wii remote. In the days when the Wii was the newest ticket item. Mom, Diamond, YouTube came calling for you. I don't know what it was about. Nothing good, probably. Oh, yes. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. Yada, yada, yada. Thank you, tutorial RPG mom. Go ahead and do our first quick save. So here's the thing. I actually recorded this twice. I recorded through pretty much up until the cave right before the first gym, and I accidentally hit the reset button on the emulator, trying to rewind something. And, yeah. I mean, emulator, I'm playing this on original hardware, of course. I would never emulate a Nintendo game. How absurd of you to even suggest such a thing. Oh, jeez. Forgot something. Yeah, I'm not sure it's actually even possible to, to do a let's play of the physical cartridge without just shooting a camera at the screen and be terrible quality. Wonder who that boy takes after. Well, I'm sure it's a mystery forever. I mean, it kind of is, because we never really... we don't really deal with the quote-unquote rival in this game a whole lot. Like, obviously we see him here and there. Never really strikes me as the arrogant jerk type like Blue or Silver was. But he's more of a just overly excited person. What's going on? Professor, there's nothing out of the ordinary on the other side either. You may have missed something. Appears to be different than it was. Fine, it's enough. We have seen the lake. We're leaving. There's one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard to our studies. Just for clarification, like most Pokemon and RPGs, I am doing this post-commentary, just because it's a lot easier to do. To be quite frank, it would just be so much more work to try and do this live. I mean, quote-unquote, more work. So the main benefit of doing post-commentary for games like this is I can cut out the actual grinding part of it and the actual random encounters. So, well, hold on. Let's pick our Pokemon here. So which one do you want? Tiny Leaf Pokemon, Turtwig. The Chimp Pokemon, Chimchar. Or the Penguin Pokemon, Piplup. Alright, so I put this up to a vote on the channel, and y'all chose Turtwig for some reason. Personally, I would have chose Chimchar, but I respect the choice. So, Turtwig, he starts off with Tackle and Withdrawal, which is a defense boosting move. And yeah, these are standard grass type Pokemon. Four-legged grass type Pokemon, so... So, the way that I'm doing post-commentary, basically, the first time we encounter a wild Pokemon of a certain type, I'll show it off. After that point, I will start cutting those battles. And then what I'm probably going to be doing for trainer battles is cutting out trainer battles of types that we've seen already in trainer battles. So if a trainer battle has like a Bidoof, and then we run into another trainer with just a Bidoof, I'll cut that out. Just because we've already seen it before. There's nothing really all that exciting about Bidoof. No offense to the Bidoof lovers. But I kind of forgot how long the sort of tutorial part of this game is. Because this first part, like 25 minutes long, and it is literally just us trying to get our Pokemon. Unfortunately, it will not let us go back in there. This game heavily railroads you at the start. Like, more so than I think any other gen at this point. Like, with Gen 1, you weren't necessarily railroaded, but you were kind of sent in a... I mean, you only had one real option, but the game didn't, like, stop you every 5 seconds to do something. Normally. When I talked with the Randonium Gaming about when we handed things off, I mentioned how long the tutorial was, and he said he mentioned that he upped the text speed, and it was still taking him forever. What's up, dear? Wow, can't believe that happened to you. I am ever glad that both you and YouTube are unharmed. I'm not. Professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. Heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. Here he's also quite intimidating. I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Oh, I know. Put these on. Running shoes, finally. I can't remember. Did they have running shoes in Gen 3? Okay, they did. But they straight up give you the running shoes, like, right away, thankfully. Okay, so Gen 1 and Gen 2 did not have running shoes, from my understanding. I knew Gen 1 didn't have them, because we just did a live stream of Gen 1 randomizer for Extra Life this year. Probably this past year, based off of when this video will probably be going up. Because we need to do these like a bit in advance just due to time constraints on both of our parts. So we're probably close to either the 6th or 7th gym at this point. by the time this actually goes up. Alright. See, this is our Pokemon research. Dud. What the? Oh, it's you. That old guy. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. I'm out of here. See you later. What was that? Friend always seems to be in such a rush. Yeah, he's not exactly my friend, but alright. Fine, you've come. Diamond, was it? I see your Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then. I'll give that Turtwig to you as a gift. Professor, now that it's yours, would you like to name it? Alright. I wasn't really sure what to name it other than Bean, because, you're a little bean. I suppose Sprout, but that just doesn't fit as well for Turtwig, I feel. You battled very well despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there is a growing bond between you and that Pokemon. Though it is still young, that's why I would like to entrust you with Turtwig. Boy, am I glad you're kind toward Pokemon. You weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Alright, that was probably one of the most hokiest lines that I've ever read in a Pokemon game, but I'm sure there will be more of those. I am Rowan. I study Pokemon. I am Steve Rogers. To do so, it is necessary to collect data. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in the Sinnoh for me? No. I love this response. I could stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again, Diamond. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Sadly, I don't think you can just stand there for hours and he'll leave you alone. You gotta take the Pokédex. I'm sorry. It's a Pokemon rule, apparently. I think in the anime, they kind of make it sound like the Pokédex is the sort of your, like, trainer card. Basically identifies you as a Pokemon trainer. Okay, cool, nice, yep. Hey, I want to show you a few things. I don't care. Alright, this building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can get your Pokemon healed if it's hurt. Over here, the building with the blue roof is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell sorts of items. Since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy much. Don't worry about it, okay? Like, yes, I've played a Pokemon game before. I know what these are. first, we're gonna actually go and buy a couple things. So if you buy 10 Pokeballs, like just regular Pokeballs, you also get a special Pokeball that is, I think it's called like a Premier Ball or something like that. It's basically a free extra Pokeball for buying 10. So I just wanted to do that, get the most Pokeballs that we can early. And we'll buy 2 potions. We're gonna find a couple potions along the way, so I'm not too worried about it. And that's pretty much all our money, so. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a heal. Pull 1 Pokemon. Alright, now we need to run back to our hometown for a minute. I don't think you necessarily have to do this. Maybe, I don't know. It's just... But first, we need to come over here. So right here, there is a hidden item. Might have been wondering like what the point of this sort of area was. There's no obvious items. There's usually a hidden one somewhere. So that's a extra free potion. Welcome home. You and your Pokemon healthy? So late right now. Take a rest. What's up? Ah, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know. I've got something that you'll find useful. A journal. No, I won't, but thanks. Keeps a record. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you last did. Okay. Typical RPG mom right there. Excuse me. My little YouTube with you. Oh, no? Oh, then he must have left already. That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. So headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry. I'm sure Diamond will deliver it. Oh, really? You do that for me? Yep. I guess I will. Because I have no other choice. Probably be in Jubilife. Alright. Okay. So that is it for this part of Pokemon Diamond. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part.